Right, there we are.
It's like Gideon's business card.
Gideon's business card.
I just love the idea that like he showed up on Bant and he was like, "I'm Kithion." Gideon?
Gideon?
Yeah, yeah. And he pulls out his business cards and he starts scribbling out Gideon and writing in Kithion and writing in Gideon.
Like, I don't know. Like, there was a long old conversation about it, and like, I don't think anyone else was as annoyed at it as I was. But I think that's because I get that sort of shit all the time. And there's no
Yeah.
way I'm gonna let somebody call me Jim. Like, no.
Uh, yeah. No, that's entirely fair. Um, I guess it's mainly just that like
I know.
yeah, he did it. He didn't want that name anymore, so he's like totally fine with people calling him something
He's like
different.
my planet, my home, all my friends are dead, and
Yeah,
I'm dead. I am Gideon now because this
yeah.
person could not pronounce my name.
Uh, uh Gideon, you hear Jura? Yes, yes.
Like I picture it as like he scribbled his name like Gideon from like Iroa or Iroan or Iroas. And they're like Jura? Yeah, Jura. And he just like shrugs at him.
Yeah, like you nailed it. Wow, great job. Really good with names.
Yes, this is Cube. Also Kabanow's
Yeah.
with me.
Hello. That's where we're talking about dumb magic flavor stuff.
Yes. So this is not Fiesta for those in the Kabanaw tool. Uh, yeah.
Feel free to watch along though.
Yes.
Thanks, Nick Sean.
Uh, I love it. But yeah, I mean it's just the fact that I get that all the time when people don't know how to pronounce gens. And they're like, Jim? Yeah, Jim. That's it.
Yeah, Jim Aronson.
Yeah, that looks right. All right, so I wanted to wait till that whole group filtered out and jump in with the phantom points.
Yes.
So here's my goal, my only goal. I don't want to be in blue white.
Yes, let's find something else to do.
I'm fine with blue.
Yeah.
I'm completely
Blue's
fine
strong.
with blue.
Blue green ramp.
Yeah, blue green ramp.
Is Centering Titan in the Holiday Cube?
I think so. Well, I think so. I mean, I can like pull up this thing here
Yeah.
and check it out. Updated holiday cube list. No, I don't want to answer a feedback survey. Thank you.
25th.
Sundering Titan, right here. I see it.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's do blue green and then Centering Titan.
See, it's the cube, so blue is like a obvious like we're in blue, right? We're splashing
Yeah,
Jace, right?
Yeah, we're gonna splash Jace. Don't worry, you're with me, so we'll pick up fixing.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
that.
like your last draft, I personally probably would have taken the fetch over the like over the Geist.
I know that one was very hard for me to pass because I already passed
Yeah.
on two fetches that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're also gonna get a lot of value here. Like, I
We'll follow the Greed Lord plan, and we'll only pick creatures that have enters play abilities and Kiki.
yeah,
That's
or
it.
Leaves play, or Leaves play. Let's
Value.
not discount Revelark.
That's true. That's true. Kitchen Finks has both a Leaves play and a come into play trigger.
Yeah, which means
That's
it's double value.
double value.
Which is why it's such a good card. It has two types of value.
And mana dorks operate on a different sense of value of letting you cast
Right.
your value things first.
Mm-hmm.
Your egg.
We're gonna pick your. Did you see the card that it posted today?
Did you see the little note they said that like the difference on the card art like is actually like
Yeah.
if it looks like a more futuristic setup, it has more power behind it.
Yeah, it's basically like a later iteration, so it's better at it.
Yeah.
This one was like an actual card.
Yeah, the only thing
Like-
wrong with it is that it chose the wrong color on the pump. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean even that one's like kind of like almost because it's really close to fire breathing, but a little bit of a bonus because it's a black card. Like I
Yeah.
could almost see that one actually seeing play. Anyway,
Yeah. All right. So we have Library of Alexandria channel.
Channel.
Um,
I think the library is just
is
in
this
abstract. It's such a nuts card.
is this the best value ever?
Yeah, it is
And,
because you just make sure that you have 7 cards in your hand at some point during your turn, or during your opponent's turn, and you draw a card, and it taps for mana too. So
yeah.
like, you can do it like the turn it comes down if you're on the play. Like,
Mm-hmm.
a card is nuts. Channel's also here, but Channel isn't quite as open as Library of Alexandria.
Well, like, here's the thing. Like, if I put my hand over library, like, channel would probably be the card I would pick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Oh yeah.
problem is Library of Alexandria is here.
Library of
So,
Alexandria and Alexandria is like I think Lotus is the most powerful card in Cube. Is Soul Ring still in Cube?
is what?
Soul
Yes,
Ring.
Soul Ring's still around, yeah.
Okay, so Soul Ring it probably goes
No, I'm not picking Necro.
Lotus, Soul Ring, maybe Soul Ring first even, and then Library.
Well, we could pick up Basalt Monolith. We could...
What else is here that like pulls us somewhere? Wait, isn't worth it.
How about, like, Swords or Shriekmaw?
Swords is really strong. That pulls us into white, and
I
we're
know,
naturally
I
want to go
know,
towards
I know.
blue.
That's why I said Shriekmaw instead. But,
Shriekmaw is also very good pickup, because I mean it's like a 2-for-1. Like,
right. I feel bad about picking Shriekmaw at 2 because it's, like, a normal ass.
yeah. So I mean, we
Card?
could prepare for a ramp and take the Basalt Monolith.
Is there infinites with Monolith in this format?
There's still the untap +1/+1, right? Whenever you untap a permanent, it gets +1/+1 till end of
Yeah,
turn.
I think that's real.
Yeah, so that comes with that. Yeah, like Shriekmaw, there's gonna be other destroy effects. But like Basalt Monolith is really good ramp. Plus it keeps us open. I think I'd like the Monolith.
I'm gonna go with the Monolith. I don't care that it is like discard or wow, path.
I see a sword here.
Right.
Uh, and I see
I don't know, like
Death.
I was gonna say Sword Path and Deathrite are the three that
Yeah.
look out to me.
Sword keeps us open again, but then we need to make sure we're taking creatures. Instead of just being a abstract, like just do nothing until we draw our ridiculous nut bomb with the library.
I sort of want to pick Deathrite.
Deathrite's real good. It's a very control-y card. It's ramp if we get some fetches. Or if our opponent has any fetches.
Right. Like, I don't know, like, sword is... It's a sword. That's, like, the obvious pick. You know...
Yeah, but it's also not like the most powerful sword.
It's
One sec.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with my gut here and pick up the green.
Okay, sorry. Oh, yes.
We have
Yeah.
Verdant Catacombs and Jiraga Tree Speaker are the ones here.
Ooh, Tree Speaker's real good. But Catacombs, like, is synergy with Deathrite Shaman.
It immediately makes it work.
Yeah. Like, it immediately makes it ramp. It's really good fixing. For ramp right now, we already have Deathrite Shaman and Basalt Monolith. I mean, assuming Shaman has stuff to, exile. I mean, Tree Speaker would make, at 5+, would make our Deathrite Shaman tap for 2 green.
Oh my god. Also,
But,
there's no way Tree Speaker tables.
No, it's not coming back. No way. But I would take the Catacombs. Like, it helps us, like, stay in plans that aren't just ramp into nut stuff.
We could pick up... Golgari Signet.
That's not a terrible pickup here.
Like, what if I just pick up all the color fixing for black-green and just assume cards will
Yeah.
show up?
Yep. I also see Harmonize here.
Yeah, I was seeing Harmonize and Fauna Shaman as, like,
Yep.
things.
Personally, I also see Kiora, but I completely understand not taking her because we don't really want to, like, go towards blue right away, even though we'll probably end up there somehow.
Fauna Shaman is pretty real. Like, Fauna
Yeah.
Shaman, Kiora, and Signet are all real as hell.
That Harmonize just says draw 3 on it.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
4 mana, but Signet is like if like is like super good ramp.
God, I'm gonna go with the consistency.
That's fair. How about yeah? I also see that Pilgrim, but like
Yeah.
the Bayou is exactly what we want, and I'm not going to tell you to pass on fixing. If Kiki comes back, we snap it. I
I
don't
know,
care what
it's
else is in the
snap pick,
pack. We
snap
take
pick,
it and we
snap
throw
pick.
it in the garbage so that no one else can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bayou means that we have like 2 black-green sources. Like,
Also, okay, so this Bayou means like I can be in black green very very easily and like where I am.
yeah, Gnome is trolling real hard.
He's having a lot of fun in the zoo. I'm not going to react to what I lost to last time that far, and I'm going to pick the
Pick the actual good card for our deck.
yeah basically. Ooh, okay. So my thought here, like we can pick up Necromancy with like the Fauna Shaman connection.
I like that. I like that. Like discard a big bomb and then necromancy it. Like that takes what, 4 mana?
Right, or like 1 at the end step.
Yeah. On a more fair plan, I see that Brain Maggot, but I like the necromancy plan way more because it's a broken combo. And
Right.
that's what's going to win us games, not just like taking a piece of our opponent's combo that they can easily replace out of their hand.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be fine. Like I think
Oh wait, sorry, no, Gnome wants Necro, so we got to pick something else.
I don't. Oh no!
Oh, okay. Listen, I know what you're thinking right now.
It's right there.
It's right there, I
It's
know,
right
but you know what
there.
else is right there? The card that we want for this deck.
The Avenger.
Yes. Nothing in blue right now. Listen, I know.
Oh!
I love Mole Drifter too, not as much as you, but I love it. But Avenger send a car.
I hate it. I hate this. I hate everything about this.
You did the right thing.
I hate everything about this. I've sold my soul. Help. I can't do this.
So Gatekeeper or Garruk?
This Garruk's terrible.
Yeah, Gatekeeper might do.
I'm gonna grab the
fight
pithing needle.
All right, fair enough.
Ah!
Naming Kiki.
No!
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it'll come back.
It can't. It can't come back. It was pick 8.
Oh.
It can't
oh,
table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ugh. I could pick Windswept Heath, but I'm gonna pick Breeding Pool in respect of Moldrifter. Rest in peace.
Primal's good.
Uh,
Uh,
some sort of fixing.
yeah. I mean, there's also like I don't think we're like anyway we're playing Obliterator, right? Unless we reanimate it.
Basically. Whatever. Let's pick fixing colors,
Yeah.
and we'll.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Also,
See,
what
we
the
get
hell?
to draw cards anyway.
Also,
it's fine.
also, what the hell?
Yeah. Right. Like
That's not here.
it's not unfair enough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because like I don't have quite the love for Mole Drifter that Jens does for that. I still really like Mole Drifter.
Oh.
I mean,
All right. Well,
granted,
whatever.
I will-
We have green. We have green and like a lot of mana fixing to do whatever we want.
yeah. I mean, granted, like I would never. I like pretend that Mole Drifter doesn't have Evoke
I don't. I.
because I can't stand to cast it when it's not a 2/2 flyer for draw 2.
Yeah, but sometimes you evoke it and then you recur it with like Revel
I
Arc.
mean, okay, yeah, like okay, I evoke it if I'm recurring it. There's no way I'm doing it just to draw 2.
By the
I'm-
way,
Wormcoil Engine's here, and Wormcoil Engine is the nuts. It's like
also, like, what the hell else is here too? Like, we got some pretty decent stuff going on all over this pack for us.
Yeah.
I'm basically fine with everything on this side of the pack.
oh, I'd love to see Green Suns come back.
Yeah, Green
Although
Sun.
right now
Well,
it's getting us a ton. It's getting us Deathrite, Fauna Shaman,
it will
and
get
like
us
on
more
eight
though.
Avenger of Zendikar.
Yeah, but it's a second copy of all of those.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, like it's still.
And I definitely see that one coming back. Or the green seems pretty dang open.
Yeah. Wormcoil is like the reanimator card I want.
Yeah, I mean Cradle's good for the ramp, but like our ramp target, like we have the monolith as well. So
Mm-hmm.
just like turn 4 power out of Wormcoil, maybe earlier.
Yeah. We can also necromancy it and not feel bad.
Eat Witness is just a side. It's good. Like
Value.
Thrandanimo is also looking pretty solid there.
Yeah.
Edicts I like to see.
I
Uh,
guess we could use Shallow Grave,
yeah,
but
Lotus Bloom is might be okay.
Mana Confluence, Yav Coast to do for some more blue splashing.
Yeah,
Thran Dynamo owns, and maybe if I had something larger that I currently wanted to get into that above 7, I would care about the Dynamo over the E-Witness. But E-Witness, will never fail me.
did you see what Ewenus did last draft against us?
It's so good!
I mean, we
This
won't be able
is...
to. We will probably only get the one card back and not the million cards back, but
Yeah,
But
whatever.
it's also like you reanimate Ewenus and get whatever card you wanted back from with like Necromancy. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
good.
Mm-hmm. It's good. So we'll set on that. Thran Dynamo does make Basalt Monolith look bad. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Grim Monolith, Kitchen Finks, Llanowar Elves.
What do we have for removal right now?
None available.
Price is pretty good.
There's also an Animate Dead.
Hmm.
Hmm. There's a lot of good things in here.
There are. My eyes just immediately going towards that removal because we don't have a lot right now.
Who needs removal if we just play the hugest men in the world? And by
They're
men,
not
I mean,
wrong. Like big things with Death Touch. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
so elves are the Animate Dead.
Yeah, I can only see the elves because of the ramp. Animate Dead's another target is another way to, target stuff, thing to target. Plus, it's still that gets stuff out of our opponent's yard too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I prefer the elves here.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the elves because it looks like that's what we're.
Hmm. I'll tell you, I love me a Genesis. I said we should take Sundering Titan, if you remember.
I know.
Um, I also really like Necrotol because it's a removal spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're mono green effectively. Necromancy is the only actual. We
Yeah,
don't actually need to be
that's true.
black.
We don't. Um, so I see Sundering Titan. I mean, Gen Wave. I love the card.
I know.
I see Ulamog.
I know. That's why I was dancing around Ulamog. I
Yeah.
like the idea of Sundering Titan.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to get that as another big thing to recur a bunch?
Yeah.
Just like wipe our opponent out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sunderton does make me want to sort of like be conservative with what basics we play. I am fine with. Oh, I really like that Garuk though,
I know.
but that Elvish Mystic is probably the pick for real.
I love that it's that's Garrick. But I think we're going to need to value the early stuff a little more than the big
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep, because we already have like 3 big things to play.
Mm-hmm. And we'll
And so
find
we need
more.
the stuff that so we need to be able to go turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Basalt Monolith, turn 3 Wormcoil Engine.
Right. And if that fails, we just play turn 1 Library of Alexandria and then turn 2 Elf.
I forgot we have just
We
the
just have
best
a
card for the
library.
set.
Yeah. Scavenger Goose, Trop Island, Baleful Strix, Ophiomancer.
Ophiomancer is very good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of absurdly good defense.
Yeah.
And outside all the other stuff, we already have a breeding pool, right?
Yeah, we
We
have a
can fetch
breeding
that.
pool.
So we already have 2 blue sources in the deck, really.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather take the good blocker.
There's also Volrath's
This is a
Stronghold.
restaurant. That's true. Which just gets us back, like, imagine Wormcoil just dying and making tokens and then bringing it back and then casting it again.
Hmm. Also Skoos.
Scooz is really good if we face the opponent that, like, yeah, Stronghold's a good pick. Yes, let's play Stunted Growth.
Yeah, I mean there's Whisperwood Elemental 2 or whatever, but this is
Yeah,
what
like,
we're really here for. Come
yeah,
on.
we're here to ramp into Stunted Growth on turn 3 and to put our opponent back on turn 1
Yep.
and cast 2 Time Walks.
Taiga
I'm
Looter.
eyeing that Taiga here just because, like, we could play the Looter, actually.
Looter's not bad.
Oh, Looter's pretty good. Like, just drawing in, like, looting every turn. Like, that's... We don't really have anything in red we want to play right now.
Right. And
Um, and, like, we do already have 2 blue sources. Plus, if we play an island a third... Or I guess, no, that doesn't work. But,
Signet is ramp.
we're doing pretty good on the ramp
Ooh.
right now. Oh, yeah, okay. I like that.
All right. Yeah, because Hinterland Harbor is also pretty like decent with like us trying to do that, but we don't need blue.
Yeah.
Honestly, this could just be like monocolored, and I'd be fine.
hmm
I do want a couple more targets in this range for Green Suns to be effective.
Yeah. Stuff like that we can cast on, like, turn 4 or something to get grab whatnot.
Yes.
Oh, I really hope we get Fraleys.
Ooh. Artifact destruction and such.
Yeah, like Artifact Destruction, just get ramp every turn. Uh, want a Lotus Bloom?
I don't think I want anything here. Is anything I want to steal? I don't really care about Lotus Bloom.
Dodge?
Dodge or Blade Splicer?
Yeah. Oh my god, it all came back. Okay, look at what we have now. We are kind of thirsty for removal. But oh man,
But
bringing back like a turn 3, like,
yeah,
oh.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What if our black card also Necrotal's?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Steel Fate's Fetters.
Okay, maybe we play Fate's Fetters.
All right, so
This just looked like a bad 24. I mean, 7 lands, so we're still, like, way down on cards, but
yeah. Look, we're getting there.
yeah, we're getting there. This is looking good.
I don't know.
Really feeling it.
Same. I'm thinking we're in a good zone. We got
Frosty,
Tassiger,
Tassiger.
Reclamation Sage, Arbor Elf, Iona if I'm that sort of person.
Nothing really strong for our plan here.
Nah.
We take the C as another way to get blue mana for Eluderial Core, but, like, that's not something I really want to take first pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could reanimate Iona, even if we can't cast it.
We need more like actual ways to discard her.
Yeah, we do, but I mean, if we end up getting her. Okay, what do you think the chances are that Iona comes back?
Low.
Because Tassiger can get stuff in our yard.
Yep. Also, like decent with the mana ramp stuff going on.
That too. Yeah, I like the Tassiger here.
I also like Reclamation Sage. That one's
And honestly, like, Tassiger's just a 4/5. Like,
yeah, maybe like it's just a decent enough body. I don't know. This is good. I want if I'm reanimating, I want the Grizzler. The Grizzer. Give me the Grizzer.
yeah, let's find the Grizzler.
I don't have the other part of this. You know.
Let's see. What else is there in this pack? Like, Mezfiend, that's not much of anything.
Yeah.
Big Elspeth, but we don't really want to be that white ever.
The Mole Drifter was pretty early. I felt really bad about it.
It was very early. But I mean, the blue we've seen hasn't been fantastic outside of a few good splashes, I don't think.
Well, that's what I wanted it for. I just wanted to
I
splash
mean, yeah.
people.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
That's what I do. I
But
don't
like
think
we
I don't
have the
think I should have
Avenger
picked up.
instead of it.
I don't think I should have picked the Progenitus because I thought that was pretty dang early, and also like that's hella hindsight to say like you should have picked Progenitus because Natural
Yeah.
Order showed up. Like,
Yeah,
get
like-
like, don't you
Oh.
have Future Vision? I'm picking Natural
Yeah.
Order because like sacking an elf to grab Avenger's fine.
Yep. Wall of Roots is a good ramp.
Yeah,
What else is even here?
not much. Sure.
Yeah,
Like really not much else.
like Life Bane maybe, but that's not really much of anything. Bloody Ass is the wrong plan.
I want more top. I want a bit more top end. I want more something
Yeah.
else for Natural Order to find in case Avenger is in a world of like in a bad zone.
Like if somebody plays like else or not like Elshnorn, and so the tokens do nothing. Yeah, Wall of Roots is just good ramp.
Yeah. Lifebane is sort of painful, but at least our big stuff ignores it, and we should
Yeah.
have the elves down before it.
Right. And I don't
Hopefully.
and also for that matter, who's playing it?
Some sort of black X aggro. Like it's gonna table, right? Like
Well, yeah, but like
nobody cares about that card.
right. How do you feel about Deranged Hermit?
I'm looking at that in Fast Bond. I don't think Fast
Um,
Bond is good enough.
No, because that gets us up to like what, 4? Like right away, but then like we're out of cards in hand.
Yeah, like we're immediately on the table.
Yeah, I like the Hermit. Hermit is just like the angler. That's what we want to do in a reanimator. Get rid of our reanimator targets to play a 5/5.
Yeah, okay, Yeah, like we have Worm Coil Engine and Sundering Titan into fish. That looks
And
like
a zombie fish.
this. Okay, this fish always has looked like a really messed up Mr. Saturn to me. Okay.
I can kind of see that. Yeah, Deranged Hermit is just like that is a good thing to get out on turn 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not a lot looking here.
I'm keeping that downfall.
Can we double? Like, I guess I'm still sitting. I'm wondering how hard double black's gonna be.
Yeah, we have what? We have Bayou and a Verdant Catacombs.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's 2 already. And it doesn't cost anything to play that. Then we can also play like 2 Swamps. That's or like well, like what else do we take besides Hero's Downfall here?
Pack Rat was the other card I was looking at.
Pack
Is
Rat's
like,
also a good one because we want to get stuff in the yard.
yeah, like a discard outlet to make animate dead work.
Yeah, and we have Necrotol and still nothing else.
I know, like I'm basically saying
Yeah.
like I'm gonna get owned by a deck who has like actual creatures and stuff, but oh, thank you.
Oh,
It'll table.
it'll come back.
It'll
It'll come
table.
back. It'll be like that in Bonfire.
Yep.
We'll get it.
It'll be that in, like Mardu Woe
Oh,
Reaper.
or we get back like Unburial Rights,
Oh, give
and we,
me
like-
that back.
and we like
yeah.
splash, and we like play our chapel, and we splash white for the flashback. Yeah, but the premise is a very good thing to get with Natural Order.
Basically, if we didn't have Natural Order, the Unburial Rights would be like the heads-up immediate pick here, but the Natural Order says I want this.
Yeah, like Avenger's kind of weird because it's the kind of card you don't necessarily want to cheat out because like if you get it out like when you have 3 lands in play, like I
It'll
mean
be
it's a
2
5/5, but then you get like 3 1/1s with it.
Yeah.
But like Primus is like any speed, it's fine. I like the elves. I like Indrik just in case we want that. I like Bone Shredder actually.
Yeah, right?
I'm- I'm-
we're talking about removal.
Like let's peep that Bone Shredder.
I really want the black fixing too. I don't want
Yeah.
the Siege Rhino. Nobody cares about the Siege Rhino. That ain't real.
No, What is siege like game three, opponent loses three? It's a 4-5. Who cares?
Yeah, like here's the
Or
other
four or
argument
five
for
draws us.
here's the
Oh,
other
yeah,
argument for Bone Shredder.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna start cutting out
yeah.
some of this.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'll take second copy of Fauna Shaman. Uh, yeah.
there's also that Maloku, but yeah, let's cut blue.
Yeah, let's just cut out blue, isolated.
Let's keep the isolated chapel just in case we do get that.
Well, we've got them on the side here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
They can come back in. They aren't dead. They're just.
Hmm. Hmm. Do you have any way to cheat out Necrotol, like without reanimating?
Not really. Like, I guess
No.
we could like. It's like a Bone Shredder that costs us double black.
Yeah.
Also, Arbor Elf spec,
Hello.
which looks pretty good when all of our green sources are things like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's how we get a triple black. We play Arbor Elf when we untap Bayou.
Yeah.
I love how they like put Arbor Elf in the like core set before Return to Ravnica.
Mm-hmm.
And like people when they saw Arbor Elf knew that Return to Ravnica was going to be like they gotta have shocks, right?
They're gonna have shocks. Everyone knew shocks were coming.
Because like they put in Arbor Elf, they put in Farseek.
Hmm.
Uh Horseland Legionnaire is a 3/1.
Yeah, it's something like that, or like Mesmeric
Lightning Greaves.
Fiend or Mesmeric. I don't think I care too much about anything here. Like,
Yeah. We put the Greaves on our Wormcoil engine and get
ooh.
nuts.
Fiend gives us a. I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna.
Fiend is our like kind of removal spell.
I don't care about anything here. I'm gonna steal Spectral Procession because
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
play
playing.
Spectral Procession. We can cast it for 6.
Uh,
The Dangler.
it's either the Dangler or the Figure. Am I playing the Dangler? I don't think I'm playing the
No,
Dangler.
you're not playing the Dangler. Take the thing that kind of owns us. I'm glad to see no one's. Oh,
I made a big
Nice.
old fist pump. Nobody could.
Same.
Nobody could see it, but
I did.
We're
I
good.
did double fist bump. I did a clap.
nobody's ever in red. Nobody is ever in red.
Because it's like it's a big gamble. If you're in red and somebody else is going heavy in red, you lose. Like neither of you can do it.
Yep. So,
So we got back the abrupt decay.
I'm so happy about that because that's like legit removal for us.
Yeah, that's like actual. So now I'm liking like even on the removal side, I'm liking this deck a lot.
Okay, so we have 4 lands, so 26. We need 3 cuts.
3 cuts. Okay, so God, I love this deck. It's so good now. What's Primal Command doing for us?
Primal Command is like a.
That searches for a creature, right?
Yeah, it searches for a creature. It puts a land on top of their deck. It gains
Okay.
7 life, or it, or not a land. It's any non-creature actually, or it shuffles
Yeah.
a grave in.
What's Natural Order doing?
Natural Order is sacking a mana dork on turn 3.
Yeah, you're right. And
To
getting-
grab Woodfall
and-
Premise.
and destroying a land. Okay.
It isn't the best. Like that's definitely like not. You know.
I think I'm seeing the world where we don't have a dork to sack to it.
We have 4 1-mana dudes, 2 2-mana
No,
dudes,
God.
and an E-Witness. Like, we're not, like, high on things down there. Like, Pack Rat can't be used to it. But we're not, like, low down there either.
Okay, well, let's go through our categories. Do we want to cut any of our ramp?
Honestly, with how good our payoff is, I don't think we do.
Okay.
Let me do this. I think I might want to just cut Necrotol based on the double black.
That's fair. That's a
Like,
good start.
We have Bone Shredder and we have Abrupt Decay. Bone Shredder has Recursion in Volrash Stronghold. These two are effectively the same card to me.
Yes. Except the Bone Shredder is easier to get in the yard because it, like, kills itself.
Right.
Okay. Then, what about our searching?
Our fetching, we have Survival and Fauna Shaman.
Yep.
We have Green Sun Zenith, which I see as a definite like. We have things at basically every speed for it, so
Hmm.
it's effectively extra copies of things.
We have Natural Order, and we have
And
Primal Command.
Primal Command is the
Primal Command is sort of a second copy of a lot of cards in our deck. Like it's an extra Natural Order, or like it, or an extra like one-time Fauna Shaman, or an extra like stunted growth.
yeah, like we can set up like this dumb world where like Primal Command for E-Witness thing on top of their deck, E-Witness for Primal Command, like thing on top of their deck, live in that world.
Right.
I think if we cut things, we probably don't want to cut more creatures.
Yeah. I like the number of creatures we have right now.
What about like one of the two reanimator spells?
Okay. Um, is Necromancy is cost more, but I think it's also more powerful because it can happen at instant speed.
It can happen at instant speed. You have to sacrifice the creature if you do it at instant speed.
Right. But like
Um,
if we're doing it to get like a good ETB back, like if we're getting back Sundering Titan,
well, we get double on that. Woodfall Primus will trigger twice. Wormcoil Engine will make the guys. Deranged Hermit will make the 4-team. E-Witness will
and
do
then
its job.
yeah,
Animate Dead is just the cheaper one.
right. So how much do we care about that?
I think we have enough mana where, like, I feel like we should be able to afford the extra point for the utility that Necromancy gives.
I agree.
I don't know if that's certain, but I think one of these two is the cut we want to make, because we're not like a reanimator deck. We have a couple... Actually, do we want Pack Rat?
Yeah, if we're not really doing over the reanimator stuff, I don't think so.
Right, like
Because if we only have one reanimator spell, we don't really want to discard.
Right, like I don't... So maybe like this?
Yeah, and that's our 23 plus 4, but you know.
Right, Necromancy doesn't give it -1 power, which
Right, yeah.
maybe matters.
Which like
maybe
is like
doesn't.
sometimes relevant, but like
The other thing I was thinking was maybe like Primal Command and keep Animate Dead, but like Primal Command is, again, it's an expensive card, but it's a command. Like
it does like it's a half a scented growth, it's a half a natural order. It's like it's a half a lot of things.
So here's our combined groups. We probably only need like
Okay.
2 black sources in the deck after what we've got.
Yeah, I would say 2 swamps. That'll give us 5 black sources.
It wants
You'll never
3,
need one.
but it wants 3, but it doesn't see the Bayou and the Verdant Catacombs. Also, we still have Library of Alexandria.
We have library. We have library. We can't forget about that one.
Which is nice when we have, like, do have Harmonized to refill.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Oh, we
live
never
in...
ended up picking the signet, did we?
What?
I just realized we never got that Golgari signet. What did we take instead of it?
The Signet was me fighting between it and Fauna Shaman.
That's right. Yeah, Fauna Shaman's a good pick. I also like that we have Python Needle on the sideboard.
Yeah, that's something we can definitely bring in against, like, some sort of stupid stuff.
Some sort of like Jace the Jace.
Yeah.
Or like Kiki.
Yeah. I'm good with
Because
what
like
we have.
that was that last draft, that would have been the answer to the Kiki deck. It's just Python Needle naming Kiki.
Yep.
Like then he can do like kind of busted stuff, but he can't go off.
Right, but he has to work to go off. Like, I think he had Reclamation
Oh, he had Rex
Sage.
Sage. Yeah,
he had a
that's
Rex
right.
Sage.
Which means that he would have had it in hand, but whatever.
Which means
Anyway.
on the game I would have lost. It wouldn't have worked because he played Rex Sage and then Recurring Nightmare.
That's right. Oh,
There's a reason I don't have a giant, like... I both, like, respect and hate Python Needle. Like, I don't...
Python Needle does some stuff, but not really enough.
Yeah. It is the most 1-mana artifact I've ever seen. Yep, this sure does work.
It does like what it does.
Yeah. It has the distinction of being the card from Saviors of Kamigawa.
Yeah.
There are other, like, the cards that, like, exist, but Python Needle's the only one that, like, stuck.
But now it's also from Return to Ravnica, so who cares?
Yeah, who cares? It's over.
We submitted, right?
Yeah, I've submitted. Also,
Okay, cool.
also, moment of silence for Muldrifter.
Amazing Grace.
Yeah, I love Ball Drifter.
It's fine. We're not playing blue now, and like,
It's all right.
and we're playing the card that we took over it. That's what would have made me feel bad if we didn't end up not playing the Avengers Zendikar.
I know, right? If like an Avengers Zendikar is all right. I'm still sad about it. My heart is torn. Like my heart is torn. We have a breeding pool. I could splash this in a Muldrifter in a second.
I know.
We have 2 tutor engines for our Muldrifter.
I'm gonna tutor up a Muldrifter.
I would.
I would too. I would tutor up a Divination, yeah.
I wish we would have got like Vendrine maybe. That's always nice with the survival engine.
Ooh, yeah, doesn't Necromancy take stuff out of your opponent's yard?
Yeah, okay, we can steal the we Muldrifter will live again.
Yeah, we'll just like kill our opponent's Muldrifter with Bones
Bone Shredder.
yeah, but that's the one, Bone Shredder, and then take it back with Necromancy and we'll get the card that we should have picked.
Are we gonna fight Snow Covered? Or Magma Jet?
Oh boy, we're playing the cards.
I know.
They've like this is like an anime where like the plot of the season is the cards have come to life. We need to beat them to turn them back into cards.
No, they're just really dedicated to their gimmick.
Instead of playing I am Momo.
I'm sorry, we have Verdant Catacombs Deathrite Shaman.
So turn 2 Basalt Monolith.
Yes.
Okay. And then like next turn we play Survival of the Fittest, go find something, and then like the turn after that. Yeah, I like this.
Give me the Bayou. Cast for black.
Yeah. This is a good start. Hope our opponent has fetches too, so we can
Stoneforge Mystic.
Oh, ugh.
Yikes.
And
Sword of Light and Shadow.
okay, well we have green creatures.
Okay.
So here we play Basalt Monolith, or we could get down Fauna Shaman, or get down a Survival. We get down to like Survival and Llanowar Elves. Or just Fauna Shaman and Llanowar Elves.
Well, like the Fauna Shaman, I don't know if we really need to play if I have Survival.
That's true.
You know, like...
I'm just saying that mainly so we have another creature on the board.
We're not going to get attacked by the sword on the next turn.
That's true. So yeah, I would say like get down Survival on Llanowar Elves.
And then, like... And then follow that up with Basalt Monolith and an activation of Survival.
Yeah, that'd be good. And we could go fetch like I don't know, whatever card we want in our deck, and then cast it because we can.
Get out of here.
And the good thing is that the sword they fetched is like not really the most powerful
Right.
sword. Like I think it's probably like the worst sword. It's like you get back a creature card and you gain 3 life.
Does that mean that they have like a... Also, good luck doing the creature card part of that?
Yeah. They probably have another one in hand if they're playing Stoneforge.
I know. They probably have a much better sword in hand.
And if they're gonna play the Sword of Protection against us, which is the worst because that's the best sword.
Right. What that means is that we have to like use Survival to go grab Woodfall Primus and kill the damn sword.
Yep. Oh, that's good. I was also gonna say we could grab just a colorless. We just grab an artifact.
Oh yeah, we could just grab
like Sundering Titan.
Sundering Titan.
Destroy his nice legendary planes.
Oh man. Oh man.
No,
oh
buy
man.
our black source. Shit.
Yeah, but like it turns on the Deathrite Shaman twice.
Oh, cool. Yeah, nice.
Like
And
I
if they use it this turn, then they don't play a sword.
right, so go for it. I'm all in on that because it turns on my death
We're
ray.
just kind of shrugging over here because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
Like, like,
most of the
like,
time, Wasteland owns. This is like one
yeah,
instance where
you
it just doesn't work.
you turn off one of our like mana sources, but you turn on another one. So like, I'm just sitting here shrugging.
Yeah, I've
And
got.
we exile the wasteland first because like
Yeah,
we might be able to get back or Bayou.
we have Tassiger, too. Like
Yeah, that
we
as
might
well.
we might delve.
hmm This deck makes really good use of our graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Hassiger, it has Deathrite, it has some Reanimator.
Our
Obviously knows our opponent, but also so does any of our top end really.
I was gonna say like, Woodfall Primus is a 6/6. It's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't care.
Oh no, our Avengers Zendikar is the one less good.
Ooh, Scoos.
That's a strong play.
All right.
Oh, High Avenger. We discard that, right? Or do we just discard we discard Fauna?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and
Use their wasteland.
yeah, we use their wasteland.
I can't believe it pops out graveyards like when you go to use them.
I hate that.
Yep, and then we can play our monolith and end step we can get back our get something with survival.
Yep, we can decide what that is when the moment comes.
Plus we get to discard Fauna Shaman to survival of the fittest.
So we do have like the ooze versus
Yeah, so like we can try to exile their Bayou, but then in response they can
mhm.
do that, and then we don't get the mana because it's not a mana ability because it targets.
This is a yeah. The colon is the colon is not after.
So yeah,
because you can't pay a cost with your opponent's cards.
so our opponent could have put a sword down if they wanted to, but they're not.
Well, they attack. Yeah, they attacked with the Stoneforge this turn. Maybe that means they're just gonna play a 3-drop.
Yeah, but, like then we
if-
can play like
If they play planes, end
they
step.
play nothing. Oh, that was a real aggressive wasteland.
Yeah. We discard Fauna Shaman.
Yeah, which means they can pump their Skoos once, but like we're gonna get something way bigger than Skoos. So,
What do we want?
what can we cast?
We
So
will
we're gonna have
7.
7. So on 7 we could like just cast the Avenger out of our hand. We probably don't want to do that because it gives us 3 tokens.
Like we can't
Gets
do
us-
we can't do Sundering Titan and we can't do Woodfall Primus because we can't use our Deathrite Shaman in that instance.
Mhm.
I think maybe the Worm Coil is the best thing.
I think
then.
Worm Coil is really good because even if they, I mean, they could path it, which would kind of just own us, but like, then we still have mana up to like exile like the to use the Deathrite.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and
Yep. And then click on the 3.
Yeah,
because
click on the
it's
3.
How to use mana.
and I'm just
And then
gonna
path at end step.
Yeah, does our opponent have Path or Swords? Those are the 2 cards you basically need to be able to function here, right?
Right. Do we want to counter that Skew's ability?
By gaining 2 life?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it stops them from gaining a life.
Also
Oh.
getting bigger.
Wait, they're going for the Bayou, aren't they?
They're going for the Bayou?
Yeah,
I could
buddy,
still
we already ramped out our target.
I
We
could
just don't care.
Well, I could just get rid of the Fauna Shaman now in response to make
That's
sure
true.
that they don't have
Yeah.
the
Yeah, because we won't be able to. Well, we could do it next turn as well, but yeah, if we do it now, then like
I could also just get that
Well,
with Deathrite, but I'm gonna go ahead and exile the creature now while I have the free moment.
yeah.
If our opponent wants to munch that, I'm fine. Also, that wasn't path, so that's good.
Yeah. That is like that means that like if they can't path it, then they have to have some way to like they have to play an O-ring, but then they have to have any sort of like, you know, land here.
Here's the thing, that's completely fine if they're trying to cut me off of black, because I'm not like a black deck at the
Yeah,
end of the
they
day.
seem to think that we're very much need that.
Ha.
Well, sometimes library is just a colorless land.
Yep, who cares? Like, this is the thing about library, is worst
Yes.
case, it's still a land.
Okay, they have no way to answer Orc Coil.
Well, they're gonna put a sword down and try to do that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna...
Untap that.
Yeah.
You want to just play the plains? Play the forest.
And we'll untap
Like-
this at end step.
Yeah, like don't play the library if we don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sucks they have a wasteland because that is a very good answer to library, but
Yeah. So there's the
Okay.
sword. Also, that's really weird if that's their actual best sword.
yeah, that it really is like you don't tutor up for your best sword and then find that.
You like, I would just assume, like, I guess the Stoneforge must have been a little bit late for them, and they were fine playing it because it's even here it's still good. It's
Yeah,
just that
it's
the
just a
sword
squire.
is yes, okay. At this point now, I can just go grab Sundering Titan and blow up Savannah and Forest.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, I lose.
Or Savannah and what's the name of that legendary plains? I always forget its name.
Well, it's not a plains.
Is it not? Oh, I thought it was. I thought Caracas was a plains.
Nope. Man, oh my
Oh.
god! If you could fetch land for Caracas,
Oh my god.
oh my god!
Because there is that one that's like when it like gets destroyed, you can search your library for a plains card.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what that one's called, but that's a legendary plains.
Flagstones of Troycare.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that one's good. That one's really good.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually funny. That's a card that was harmed by the loss of the change to the legendary rule.
Hmm. Okay,
Oh.
so they're putting that on, and like they're gaining 3 life and hitting for 3.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. I don't care.
In other words, not doing nearly enough.
Yeah, I don't care.
That is what this sword does, right? I'm not like just
yeah,
making that up.
It's gain 3 life and return a creature from your grave.
Okay. And I'd love it if it said like if it didn't say up to 1, it said just target creature.
Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't have any creatures, it wouldn't even trigger.
Alright, so then we upgrade our monolith.
And we discard our Avenger.
Sundering Titan.
And yep.
And
My God.
oh my god. Alright.
Do we need to play the library?
It keeps me having 1 mana up for like removing this Avenger at instant speed when he tries to go to remove it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like oh. So then he's going to float mana. He floated green. So we're gonna destroy.
So, thank you for destroying our bayou, because now we don't need to destroy it.
Yeah, the wasteland
Ourselves.
did our own work.
Yeah.
Oh hey, mana.
Yeah. And then we go search for another dork.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use when he goes to remove that. I'm going to go ahead and remove it myself.
You nerd.
You use this junk.
If only we had any big legends that they could bounce back to our hands with good ETBs.
I know, right?
Like if Primus was legendary.
Or like, I mean, we have Tassiger.
Oh yeah.
but that doesn't have like good ETB. All right, hey,
Uh,
weird.
oh, how about that? Our opponent's a 1 mana. They can't use their scooters anymore and can't attack with their Stoneforge.
So, what have we learned?
Not much. We saw three cards.
Three spells. Yeah, we saw Wasteland, we saw Skoos, we saw Stoneforge, and a sword.
And Caracas.
And Caracas, yeah. Which, like, maybe we cut Tassiger because of that.
Yeah, because Tasker really isn't very good, like, with ETBs. We
Yeah.
could cut Tasker, put in Necrotol, and that's a little shaky.
Double black's gonna be
That's
difficult
shaky.
against this man.
But what do we have to put in otherwise?
Like Pithing Needle. We could just
Python
keep
Needle on Skoos or
Pithing Needle on like Skoos or Sword or something.
Or wait, Python Needle, is that name target non-land permanent?
No, you can name whatever you want.
But then... Oh, so we could name, Caracas.
We could name Caracas, though
But, like, then we're cutting our target for Caracas.
Yeah.
What about Shrine of Burning?
Oh, like
Never cast any red spells, but you know.
Porcelain Legionnaire is like a guy too.
Yeah. Or like Special Possession is just 6 mana for 3 spirits.
Oh my god, that's awful. Tassiger's out.
Yeah.
Um.
That's our general answer card.
Oh man.
Like maybe we can just hold on the Python Needle until we see something powerful out of our opponent.
Okay, sure.
Like, we don't need to play it on turn 1.
I don't. Like I said, I don't like the card. It's always.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
We're on the draw.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
But see, they have to play Wasteland turn 1, right?
That's fine. We have Death Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Which means we get to draw at least a card before they. Oh, I Python Needle.
Hey, what's up?
We could name Wasteland.
We could name Wasteland.
Boy, oh. Well, I'm sorry for you. We draw an extra card every turn.
Yep, because I'm gonna actually play Llanowar Elf.
Yep. Because it does more right away.
Oh look,
And-
I'm on 7
oh,
cards.
we could draw another card. You mean if we play land and play a card every turn, we're always on 7?
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Uh.
This is why Library of Alexandria is one of the best cards in Cube.
Yeah, this is it. This is the like. Oh my god! It's so dumb.
Like, we can draw, as long as we're not playing more than 1 card a turn, we are literally...
And even if we play 2
Drawing
cards
2.
in one turn, when we untap on the next,
That's true, we can just, like...
or we can use it after the second card and play a third following it, and then untap. And ooh, Gaia's Cradle. Ooh. Metal Worker.
Oh. But we have the big artifacts.
This is weird.
I guess it's
Eldrazi's?
Eldrazi, but, like, what artifacts did we see?
What do I want to do?
Get down Shaman.
We do want to get black. That's kind of a like. I would like to abrupt decay that Metal Worker.
That's also, yeah, that's a goal. Also, the bone. We have, like, both our pieces of removal in hand, but we can't use them right now.
Yeah.
Can we get down any more ramp this turn?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
This is a mana ability. It creates mana.
We could harmonize and go up to, like, with it on the stack, use library and go up to, like, a... No, we couldn't.
We couldn't.
Maybe we just play Forest Death right past turn?
Like, I don't think you can Pithing Needle the Metal Worker. I don't think that's...
No, that is a mana ability.
This is a mana ability. It does not go on the stack and can't be responded to.
Because it doesn't target, and that's like basically the only restriction is it doesn't target.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass. So let's see what our opponent can do with it.
Yeah, like I mean, our opponent can get kind of degenerate, and like I'm not super terrified about that right now.
I'm a bit. I don't know what our opponent like. We didn't learn a lot out of our opponent last game, so I'm interested to see what the hell they've actually got. You know, like
Yeah,
we have two of the biggest artifact things. They could have like Mirror Ball. You know,
they get a mirror ball. They could also just have Eldrazi. Like that doesn't
Mirror
force
Ball
you.
would make sense with Cradle.
Yeah, and like Metal Worker doesn't require you to like spend that mana on artifacts.
If we have Bone Shredder, we can't kill the Metal Worker. I'm gonna just abrupt decay the damn thing.
Yeah, that's just like Bone Shredder would work on Eldrazi, but not on a bake like on like Mirror Ball.
Mm-hmm.
We have no real way to deal with Mirror Ball.
Yeah, I'm not happy. Like Mirror Ball, our answer is like play deranged Hermit.
Mirror Ball, our answer is like play something bigger than it, like Sundering Titan.
Yeah, basically. They could have Crater if Behemoth, yeah. Here's Metal Worker, what are you revealing? Thran Dynamo.
So they're gonna play Thrandanimo.
Okay, so this is like confirmed ramp deck, which is so weird with
Yes.
what we saw last game.
Yeah, it really was. Okay, so Thrandanimo, yeah, comes down, and then like they pay a 5. Oh,
Oh my god, do it!
please do it.
Do it!
Kill our library so we can draw our third card with it.
Please! I want this.
No? Just gonna let us draw another card with library?
Draw a card.
Oh, for E-Witness. We really need to find a black source.
How about I could play Pithing Needle, but then try to get him to to use Wasteland. But I actually want him to use it. I actually want that Thran Dynamo just gone if possible.
Yeah, but we don't really have any way to do that right now because Abrupt Decay is still not on.
Okay, what about this? What about land Primal Command top of deck the Thran Dynamo?
Yeah, okay.
And then just go grab a creature that like gets us some more something going on here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I want forward progress is basically what I'm missing here.
It means you lose our library because we can't like
We're
stop
fine.
Wasteland, but like we drew 3 off of it. I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're fine. Mana ability you can't doesn't stop it. This is again
Yeah.
the reason why Pithing Needle has some problems. We want put target creature on top of it, then search your library for a non-creature card, reveal it, and put it in.
Or search for a creature card, but yeah.
Yeah.
So library using its secondary function of tapping for mana.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do we want?
So Woodfall,
If we could get there, like Woodfall is
Yeah.
still a couple mana off.
Wormcoil, we're basically there already.
Yeah. Really would like that Woodfall, but we just can't get there. We can just Wormcoil next turn. Is that good enough?
I mean, depends on what they're doing because we know their next turn they're drawing Dynamo. So like their board state kind of stays the same except for that Wasteland, which may be just going away to get rid of our library.
Yeah. Also, we have to discard here.
Yeah. So what do we discard? Like probably Bone Shredder.
I was actually thinking like Harmonize to keep the Goyf at 1/2, but
Yeah, okay, that's not a bad
maybe
idea.
I don't know. Maybe Bone Shredder's actually the one that's not really that useful.
I'd say Harmonize because like we're already like way up on cards, and I don't know if we really want to spend 4 mana at this point to like with our opponent so close to doing ridiculous things, we want to spend a turn to draw 3 more.
We can always pick it back up.
Yep.
All right, so we skipped our opponent's turn. Hopefully, that's at least the hope here is that we.
The hope is that they then pay 2 more to
Oh nope! Here's whatever their big card is.
Here's the pitch.
Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
Ugin's pretty good. That's why we put Python Needle in the deck.
Ah! Eat it, Ugin.
So
He's just
okay.
minus
For
one.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty good actually.
Thank God it exiles.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That's not a bad card to ramp to, turns
Yeah.
out. But we're just gonna go ahead and, stop that.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
I'm happy about that.
Yep.
So this is. Oh, hold on. Oh wait.
Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Let's see what else we have.
And
Okay.
then let's go ahead and play Python Needle. And then
It.
Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
Yep.
Not Ubulsarg.
Yeah, that annoying card that we definitely want to deal with right away.
And another Mana Dork. Alright.
Yep.
And next turn.
Okay, so they have 1 card in hand that's not Thrown Dynamo.
Nice.
And we are at 6 cards in hand.
Are you gonna wasteland me yet? Please. Alright, so he's revealing Thran Dynamo.
Okay.
Is he just like
Played another land.
Oh no, his other card in
I
hand's
know.
another
What?
big ramp spell. Ah.
For reals?
Tooth and nail entwined. Oh no.
What? Oh, that's
right.
real sad.
We're gonna get flippin' destroyed by Tooth and Nail entwined. Okay. Please tell me it's Kiki and the other combo piece. Please.
Oh my god, if we got
Please.
Oh my Kiki
Please,
again.
please own me that way.
Oh my god.
Please do it. 2 cards have entered the.
And Iona. It's fine.
Also, look at this revealed card zone.
It's fine. They're going to name. They're gonna name Iona on green.
Yeah, but they're gonna get Ugin back.
Oh dang it!
We're in hell. We need a black
Here
source.
for 1 again. We need a black source real bad.
All right, goodbye. God damn it. Basically, that first game, like, we totally misread our opponent because of what was seen.
Yep.
I did not think they were ramp.
I don't think we lose yet. Okay, if we
I have 2 choices here. I could library, hoping for a black source. It's 1 in 4 of my cards in my deck are black sources. If it's a black source, I get to kill Iona, which is sweet. If it's
or we could e-witness for Python Needle.
well, we can't. We can't play green spells.
Oh, that's right. Or we play Worm Coil.
Yeah. Right. Playing Worm Coil's the other option.
Is Ugin saying colorless permanent?
Does say
or like-
colorless permanent, or that is more than 1 color. Yes.
Okay, so you play Worm Coil, you can't get rid of that.
Correct.
And that means that he can attack with Iona. We can attack back at Ugin with Worm Coil.
We won't be able to draw off library on that turn.
Yeah. Oh, because we're gonna go down. So we'd have to do it now. Then we'd have to wait. But if we do nothing, we take like lethal. I think.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like thinking out.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
If we do nothing, we
8,
take
15,
we
then
take
Ugin for
then
3.
Ugin for 3.
Yeah.
I think our best bet is the gamble on library. Basically because if we play Worm Coil and we don't draw the Black Source next turn, we lose anyway.
Yeah.
So let's just give me the Black Source now. Okay. God,
Dang.
we misread our opponent and now we're going to die.
So, okay. Let's...
So, like, Animate Dead and Necrotol are much better here. Let's go ahead and keep Pithing Needle, I think.
Yeah, because that actually does stuff against his top end.
Yeah. I'm also gonna add like another swamp or two.
That's a good idea.
What, natural order perhaps out? Nah,
Yeah.
Natural order
Well,
to get Primus is still good.
That's true. Maybe like Green Suns?
What about Primal Command?
Yeah, okay. I can see that coming out.
Like that and like oh god, our tutoring?
Because Primal is how we get the Necrotol. But then again, like...
Deranged Hermit.
I don't know what Pack Rat gets us. Like, just a whole bunch of damage right away.
It makes our Reanimator plan a little more, but Survival and Farm
Yeah.
Shaman are good enough. Also, I might want one more Black Source. I don't know.
I think so. We have a lot of green already.
Yeah, this is... Okay, so this is where I like... Get out of here. This is where I overcompensate, and I'm just going to draw 4 swamps.
Yeah, of course.
No, Stunted Growth is fine here, because I need to be able to... I want... If I can cast that early, I knock him back. I think it's fine. I don't, like... It's probably a 23rd. Oh, God, maybe Natural Order's still fine. Like this.
Yeah, okay.
But Primal Command answers Ugin, too, and yeah, let's just... I'm just going to talk myself in circles forever, so let's...
Yeah. Ugh. It has way to kill his big things and then steal them. That's all I can say about this hand.
Sucks.
Really does. Whew.
God.
What does our 6 look like?
God, I wish we had a scry on the 6.
Our 6 means if we find a library, it's never online.
That's fine. That's not like a huge loss.
Yeah. Means we may not have mana to cast our black stuff.
But we can play what we draw at like normal speed while our opponent just like tooth and nails us on 4. Like,
yeah, that's yeah. Play the Catacombs right away?
We want to fetch out a land. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, to make sure we don't draw as many.
yeah. I'm keeping this because, oh my lord.
Oh my god, really? What the hell?
Did you know our opponent was secretly like Metalworker.deck the whole time?
Who knew? I mean, Metalworker we saw get like 1 artifact last time.
I know.
But like they would have done that if they didn't have artifacts in hand, I don't think. And we can't kill that with Bone Shredder.
No, we can't do anything. This is awful.
Our opponent plays no. If our opponent had Thran Dynamo in hand, they would have done that and then played the Metalworker off of that.
No, they can't. They can't.
So they could cast a Thran Dynamo this turn.
Yes.
Which means that they would have like all the mana to cast an artifact spell.
I'm looking at this Bone Shredder and seeing Metalworker makes me think it's really bad. But like we also know our opponent. What are you revealing, buddy? Do you have like a? Is your hand like?
Tangle Wire and Sword.
I don't want to be tangle wired. Ugh. And he gets to play both on the turn.
What the hell?
I'm just getting it run down by Sword of Light and Shadow. That's it. And also Wasteland.
Wasteland.
So our opponent was artifacts the whole time?
I guess. And they can equip it? What the hell?
Yeah, I can't do any... Well, I'm just going to lose my... Like, all my permanents
I'm
are
going to
tapped.
draw another land here.
Yes.
Oh my god, really?
This is the game. This is it.
Well, fuck me.
And he just doesn't care about Tangle Wire because it's tap, tap. Like, pfft.
Yeah.
And probably Wasteland.
Yeah, or the workshop, because, like, I don't think he has any more artifacts in hand.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, how about a blue?
Blue? Thank God this sword sucks.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Thank God it's really just like a 3-power creature, which really isn't that oppressive.
So let's draw another land after we get tapped out.
Not the worst land to draw, I suppose. Alright.
So now his Tangle Wire does nothing. It actually has no effect against him because he taps his Sword of Light and Shadow and his Tangle Wire. The real trick with Tangle Wire is that it's like the most like it isn't actually balanced.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 8 lands left in the library, so let's draw one of them. Ooh!
I can kill off the sword.
Yeah?
Because I can't kill the Metal Worker because I can't target it.
I don't think Metal Worker does much anymore.
Okay. If we can get, like, the sword gone, I feel like I'm in a better position.
Yeah, because like, we're only tapping 1 next turn, and then hopefully he plays just a non-artifact creature so we can just start bone shreddering stuff.
Yeah, I would like to bone shredder things. Alright, let's get that sword out of here. Thank God, all of a sudden, like, this game is, like... Because, look, he has no mana he can actually use. Like, Workshop isn't real.
He has, like, a white mana and a blue mana.
No, but of course he's just got more artifact things to play. Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. What the hell? What the hell?
I hate everything.
What the hell?
I hate
Well,
everything.
we can shredder that.
And I tap my final land, and we draw another land.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Should we have... No, because we don't want to... We want to play Bone Shard here to get rid of the Goyf, but, like, we don't want to be doing that. Like, we don't want to get it back before Restaurant turn next turn.
Well, also, I don't have the mana to do that. I would want to do that, but I just don't have the ability to do that.
I'm shaking my head at our opponent, like...
It's not a Pillar Field Ox. It was much larger than that.
Yeah.
Also, my life total's 12, guys. Like...
Yeah,
sorry.
we're not in much danger right now.
Sorry, I'm
Goyf. Now we're not in much danger at all.
Yeah, like, with the Goyf in play, I'm still in, like, Hell Zone. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, plus whatever Metalworker can produce. Like, he's still in, like, super good Hell Zone.
Like, we were like, oh, our opponent doesn't have, like, can't cast anything because they don't have any colored mana, then...
Gilded Lotus happened, yeah.
Gilded Lotus fell down.
I'm gonna play Bayou next turn and try to bait out the Wasteland.
Yeah, so Stronghold doesn't get blown up.
I didn't want to steal the Goyf because I want to re-Bone Shred. Also, I would love to draw literally a card in my deck that isn't,
A land?
a land.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, a goddamn non-land card would be, like, beautiful right now. Jiraga Tree Speaker.
Okay. I'm sure you need more ramp right now. Like...
He's going for like an Iona ramp.
Yeah, something like that. But like we can, I guess he names black on that one.
Let's hope he doesn't.
Yeah. We just block.
Yeah, I'm not paying the echo.
Yeah. Let's just save ourselves a life. Well,
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play the thing with like these sorts of things is that at least Deathrite is something on board.
right.
The biggest issue is going to be that like if I draw my survival, I really want to have a creature, but like Deathrite Shaman wants to be in play. Also, I'm gonna play the Bayou.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get him to Wasteland wrong. Also, I think he's just gonna Tooth and Nail and Twine on his next turn.
Yeah, that's probably it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's one off. And also his Tangle Wire finally is dead.
Ugh, I'm getting kind of tired of like.
Also, oh my god, is he actually
What?
on the splash for Jace?
No, it's tooth and nail here.
No, but is that what the blue's for?
It might be. Like if you splash for J, anything you splash for Jace, right? Okay, so yeah, he's
Here's Tooth and Nail
here.
and Twine, yep.
Yep. Because our opponent just had all the cards in their hand.
I am... Alright. We're not... As long as he chooses green, we don't lose, because I can just animate Dead Bone Shredder, and...
Yeah.
Like,
And then
that's
kill
fine.
Iona, and then like.
And then if we can draw, like, Necromancy to go with it...
That'd be beautiful. And like we're at like.
I'm sorry, why are you showing me the wrong cards? I don't... Oh my god.
Whoa. Woof.
There's Iona and Sun Titan to get Tangle Wire back. And
But he put like two other big blue cards in his hand. Okay, we lose.
Yeah, like there's fucking nothing I can do about that. Also, Tangle Wire's back.
Great, fantastic. Our opponent's deck just functioned and ours didn't, so we lose.
Holy shit, did ours just get run down? I am in hell.
We can eat Weenus something back, but like, what that doesn't do anything for us. We're just dead.
Like, I can't kill Iona.
Yeah, like we can't cast our black spells, which is how we deal with stuff. So like, like what do we get attack for next turn?
7 in the air plus Sun Titan gets trumped by you, Witness.
And then what can we do the next turn?
Loose.
Yeah.
Our opponent didn't have the perfect start. That's the thing that bothers me in this game.
Yeah, well, they didn't have the perfect start, but we had the worst start.
Yeah.
Because we kept a 5-lander and then, like...
Drew
all
5
the
more.
lands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were relying on the top 10 being good, but the top 10 were actually just more lands.
No, like, I can't do anything but get Verdant Catacombs here because I can't cast the black cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is no out here. I lose this.
Who knew that our opponent's first game was just, like, they didn't have any ramp?
Yeah, but, like, Scroll Token, that's all they had. Like, once I killed that sword, like, they had no mana. Until the Gilded Lotus, they were in, like, hell.
Yeah, they had nothing to do, and then, like, they got the Gilded Lotus, and we kept getting nothing.
So he's gonna tap Mishra's Workshop and, like, Metal Worker Birds or something. It honestly doesn't matter.
No, like... They attack with everything.
We blocked the Sun Titan. He gets back the sword or the Tarmogoyf.
I'd guess the Goyf. Woodfall Primus is non-creature, right?
Yes.
I thought so.
We have no way of dealing with the Iona. Well, right, he was absolutely holding threats, but until he played Gilded Lotus, he couldn't cast any of them.
Right, he had 2 mana.
I really want to know if our opponent is actually just playing Jace.
They could cast it here if they wanted to.
I don't even know.
Oh, just equipping that, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Great. Well, good game, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look in here. Yeah, 6 left. Because, like, we have nothing else that does anything here. We can't stop the
We
flyer.
could have cards we had in our deck that we just had lands instead of.
Well, we're still holding 2, and we haven't missed a land drop.
Yep. So we won our first game because our opponent got screwed.
Well, like
We lost our second game because we underestimated our opponent's deck or just didn't understand it well enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that was like, I don't think we understood our opponent's deck until this game, honestly.
Yeah, and then this game we lost because, like, partly because our opponent's deck just went off, and partly because we just had nothing the entire game.
I think the biggest decision that, like, honestly, like, the mulligan decision was probably the thing there. Like, it was that.
Yeah.
Like, that was a hand that, like, could have been a lot better too.
All right. Well, now the question is,
No,
do you go again? You never want to go again.
dude, it's 11:30.
Yeah, I know. But I'm real thirsty.
Then go ahead and jump in. I will join you for.
I don't want to jump in. Yeah. They also had consecrated Sphinx in hand.
They did. That was what because they didn't have to tutor for, like, the Iona or the Sun Titan or whatever. They just had it in hand because it's Tooth and Nail tutors for 2 creatures, puts them in hand, and then puts 2 creatures from hand into play. So, like, you know, you can tutor for a thing that you don't put into play.
Yeah. God, he had what, 7 mana on turn 2?
On that one, yes, because he played
Or wait, no, 8 mana.
He had 8 mana on turn 2.
Yeah, because he Metal Workered for 4 mana.
And it's hilarious because, like, the thing was, like, up until the Gilded Lotus, his threat was just really low. Like, he was slowing us down, but the worst part was we couldn't actually have done anything even if the Tangle Wire didn't exist, you know? Our hand was just, like, we didn't go anywhere. But yeah, Workshop's pretty nuts.
I mean, like, nuts on him because the first time he played Tangle Wire, he was effectively nothing because we had no plays anyway.
The other half of not doing another cube immediately is that I would have to go.
Are you out of Phantoms?
Yeah, that was the last of my Phantoms, or at least not the last, but, like, I'll be at, like, 11 or whatever after this.
Yeah, well, I want to do another cube, but it's really not feasible because I actually need to pack because I'm leaving on a vacation tomorrow.
Oh,
so,
well, have fun.
yeah, I'm going down to Cape Cod for 4 days and then leaving to go back to work.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining, though.
Yeah, thank you for doing another cube. This was still fun to at least draft. I thought we had a really good deck, but our deck was just too solid and not just absurd enough.
That's what the lesson we've learned every single one of these is like, why don't even bother trying to build a fair deck?
But, like, we weren't trying to build a fair deck.
No, but we had to go all inner. Like,
Right, yeah, true.
Like, we didn't go all in enough, like on our nuts.
Like, we should have taken that Dynamo. What did we take over the Dynamo?
Survival? No, not survival.
Fauna. No, not Fauna.
Fauna was versus removal spell that also wouldn't have worked in that matchup.
Yeah, well, wasn't Fauna against Signet too?
Fauna was against Signet, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
See, here's the thing. Every red card, there's actually no busted plan there.
You know what I think our problem is? We're not being greedy enough with our plays.
What do you mean?
Like we should be playing like more colors.
Yeah, like we could have splashed three or four colors there, and we just couldn't or
Yeah, we could
didn't.
have played blue and then like gotten looter.
So you're telling me I should have picked the Mole Drifter?
I think I think so. Looking back, I think that I was wrong to push you away from your natural
I
desires.
can I can I can tell you that's where I know we lost the draft, was not picking the Mole Drifter. Like right then it was over. We lost. We didn't have the spirit. We didn't have my spirit animal. My Mole
Yeah,
Drifter spirit animal.
because like if we'd gone blue, we would have had a looter, we would have had Mole Drifter. Um, we could have picked up like some more just like nice blue things.
Nobody will ever convince me that Mole Drifter would not have helped. I love Mole Drifter.
Mole Drifter would have been draw two cards. I mean, that last game I don't know what would have helped because we just flooded, like
Well,
straight and simple.
right. Again, that last game, the biggest choice was that, like, honestly, the mulligan probably should have happened
Yeah,
because, like, I guess I didn't realize how dead Bone Shredder was.
yeah. Like I didn't think he wouldn't play any non. Like I didn't think his first like non-artifact creature was going to be a turn like six Tarmogoyf.
Like, we obviously left. We kept a 7 and didn't use any of them. You know, like, so a
Yeah.
6 obviously it looks somehow better.
Hmm.
Anyway, thank you for joining. Thanks everybody in the zoo. I hope you enjoyed the cube. And good night, everybody.